Here, can you hear us now? We're supposed to have to do this for us, but they're eating. We can't. Can you believe I had to hit the button by myself?
I can't believe that. That is no way to
G?
treat a rock star. Yeah, it is Momma G. Hey, how's it
Momma
going?
G, okay, please explain.
Hi, Mama.
Hi,
how are you?
Hi guys. Momma G, it's not a very exciting story. It's just kind of, you have kids, especially if you have sons, their buddies call you, hey, Mrs. G. And I wasn't Mrs. G, and then I wasn't, but I'm still a Momma G. So there you go.
You look fantastic, honey.
Oh, well, thank you. Back at you. How are you guys doing? I'm talking to all three of you. You're gorgeous. I tell you, you're gorgeous.
We got to get the screens a little messed up.
What?
You guys look good on my end. You got, is David joining you?
No,
Is it
Dave's
just-
not here today. It's just us three.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm so glad to talk to you. You guys are.
Seat of our parents' station
We're
wagon.
We're looking forward to coming to Illinois in a
Like
couple
going
of
like
days.
this. Are we there yet?
Yeah.
Are we there yet?
Are we?
Don't make me pull this interview over.
Mama
That's
G.
what I'm saying.
That's where there's Mama G.
That's right.
Okay.
So you guys are coming. You're starting your tour off in Illinois,
Yeah.
right? Rockford on Friday.
Right.
And how does it feel? You guys have you been like locked down this whole time?
Yeah.
No, we haven't. We've been we did a little run of shows in June, and then we took some time off. And now we've been in New York rehearsing, getting ready for this tour. Brand new set list.
Promoting
really excited.
Promoting the new album.
Yeah, in Joliet on Saturday. And so
Awesome.
we're looking forward to seeing you.
Yeah, Sauget down on the 27th of September. So that's pretty cool. That's going to be a fun venue for you. Pops.
Hey.
Yeah, Sauget. It's a very fancy sound for an Illinois town, but it's cool, and I think you guys will like it. But so tell me, the new album, when did it get out? Is it out? Did you plan to release it earlier? And
You did your homework. Is it out?
I did. Well, I've been listening to the tunes. I've been listening to the singles. It is out. It is out, but
We recorded the album in November, December of 2019 before the pandemic.
that's what I thought. I just didn't know, if you got a chance to, get things out before everything was shut down.
We waited.
We were going to release in May of 2020.
Yeah.
That was virtually impossible. Excuse the pun, but
No, I know it was crazy. Now, what did you guys do with your downtime? I mean, did you do any of those lockdown sessions together?
we did a few and it was not easy to do that. Scrambling around trying to do it, we're not trying to see each other and we're trying to send each other stuff and getting files together and blah, 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 blah. It's difficult because we are very much a live, entertaining rock and roll circus type of band.
Oh, totally. You guys have all got a history of true rock and roller lives and great performances. And you guys have great reviews when it comes to playing live. Now, I know that the band's been through several different evolutions, sort of a revolving supergroup, if you will. How did you come to the current lineup you have now? Like, who all joined first and when? I think, Tommy, you were recent addition, right?
Yes, ma'am.
What did you think about joining these guys?
The phone rang and they said, Doc, and I said, let's rock, Doc. That's all there is to it.
Yeah.
That's the attitude to have. Now, you two have been with the band, going back 5-6 years?
He's been longer than
I started in 16.
Yeah.
And
1627.
we worked that lineup a lot. That was a lot of shows and touring and whatnot. And we made a change in 2019 and asked Glenn if he would
come on board.
Yeah, if he wanted to partake in a little a band vibe, and bring the love with him.
Yeah.
It turned out he called me and says it's time for us to make some music together.
Doug and he was playing in my band in 2015, and so when I got a chance to come back and play with Doug, it was an easy call for me.
That's
We're
cool.
like bros. We've been friends for years. We were, we met from Ronnie James Dio, if you remember Dio.
Okay. Yeah, and you guys have both probably played with several same musicians. For lack of a better word, the incestuous life of rock and roll bands, where you cross paths with the same people quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like Doug, you played in Whitesnake.
Yeah.
Correct.
Long time in
Yeah.
David kind of came out of hiatus. He asked me to be one of the guitar players, and I wrote a bunch of music with him over the years, and we had a great time. And he's like, it's so weird because, working with him, meeting Glenn, and working with him and Glenn and Ronnie Dio, that's like, who's as lucky as me to work with the greatest singers.
No kid, man. And I know that he's a great guy too. I got to talk to him. I don't know, with the lockdown, it's all a blur, but about a year ago. And he had great things to say about everybody he's worked with. I take it he's probably a pretty generous, nice fellow.
He's very sweet. He's he's a beautiful person. He's very, everyone's, got their own personality, but I loved working with David, and I consider him my bro.
That's pretty great.
He's bros with Glenn and
A long time.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Glenn. And going back to Trapeze.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. I do. Black Flag's one of my, I was gonna say Dark Cloud is one of my favorites.
Thank you. Thank you kindly. That's a huge plus for you, because I mean, that's my baby band. That's my, I was 17 years old. It was like the start of it all.
Yeah, you guys are a favorite on our station. Our station is very eclectic when it goes back to Trapeze, and I mean, a little bit of everything. But yeah, Black Cloud is like a big staple.
So much to me, you have no idea.
I'm excited that I just get to talk to you about it. So that makes me, I got like 2 cool points just for that. So
My heart today. My heart.
Well, I love it. I love it. And you've been involved with everyone too. I mean, I just had to make my notes because I was going to get tongue tied, but yeah, playing with Deep Purple. And tell me about, I mean, I know we're talking about Dead Daisies, but I just want to touch on this Black Country Communion.
Mm-hmm. That's a band I'm in with Bonamassa and Jason.
Yeah.
And that's we've done 4 albums, and we do an album every few years,
Okay.
And, whatever a window of opportunity comes up to do some work, we'll do it whenever we can. When anybody's got a window of opportunity, we normally do it.
That's awesome. So you guys, it sounds like you keep your schedules pretty full, whether you're playing together as the Dead Daisies or you're playing around with other groups as well.
We're a busy bunch of fellows.
You certainly are. And Tommy, you're a busy guy yourself. Played with Black Sabbath. Play with Ozzy on some solo stuff. What was that like?
It's all great.
All great.
Awesome.
You're a man of few words.
I mean, it's all playing rock and roll with some great musicians is always a great time.
Yeah, some of the best. So you guys are starting off this weekend. It's going through, you're going to start in Illinois, and are you ending back up then in Illinois, or are you going far and wide, and any plans?
We're going pretty much most places,
Yeah.
We had a couple of cancellations, not due to us, but we had cancellations, as you can imagine. Only a couple, but we got 3 shows in Illinois. What can I tell you?
Are you in Chicago, Momma G?
No, I'm from the St. Louis area. We're down by Sauget, where you guys will be playing on the 27th. Yeah.
Sauget maybe then.
What's that?
See you in Sauget maybe.
Oh yeah, definitely. Looking forward to that. Are you guys got any plans to get back into the studio and do some more writing, recording, and?
We touched on this earlier today. Doug and I have worked on a new record, so we haven't started making it yet. But I don't know. I can't predict anything these days, but hopefully we can get going at some point.
Yeah, at some point we will.
That's awesome. Well, we have truly enjoyed playing you in 97.5 The Rock. You were introduced to me by a former DJ, and it's just one of those cool things. We're like, oh my gosh, where have they been? People try to say that rock and roll's, they don't say rock and roll's dead, but I feel like rock and roll bands don't get the love that they should be getting in this modern world. They almost make it seem like there are no rock and roll bands, and they're there. They're all out there and they're all doing their thing. And so I thank you for that, because
Thank you. Your support means a lot to us, Momma G.
We really appreciate it.
Now,
well,
if you
thank
just
you.
for a home cooked meal when we get down to Sarge.
I'll walk in with a casserole. How's about that? That would be good. Casserole and some, some utensils. Sure. Whatever you guys want. Hamburger helper, maybe a meatloaf, you know.
Beef stroganoff. I grew up.
Oh, beef stroganoff. Okay. I'll get my mom's recipe for that one. So I want to ask you guys just real quick. I know that you get asked a lot of hokey questions, and maybe this is another one, but
all married.
Oh,
It's not gonna happen.
you're all married. Oh man. Well, okay. So, all right. Well, I'll scratch that one off.
Viewers with that comment.
But just out of curiosity, because I like to, I mean, I'm not going to ask you what animal you would be if you were an animal, but if you weren't doing rock and roll still, or maybe if you hadn't even started doing rock and roll, what do you think you'd be doing, Tommy?
Sweeping floors,
Yeah.
probably.
And digging it.
Digging dishes, or
Yeah. Whatever it took.
I'd be the fry guy.
But you were it's always been rock and roll, hasn't it?
I mean, it's always been music, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, when you, luckily, I haven't had to do anything else. Not that I am afraid of work, but it's a very lucky, blessed thing, not to get to do music, but to make a living doing something that you love. That's the goal.
Exactly. That's
Whether it
beautiful.
be whatever it is, to get to do that is an awesome thing.
That's wonderful. Yeah, it's definitely true. How about you, Glenn? Have you ever thought about doing anything else?
My outside love is working with animal organizations and charity rescue. My wife and I are avid rescue animal, and we work with a lot of the Dolphin Project. I'm an ambassador there.
Oh, okay.
Asia, an ambassador there, and a bunch of local rescue homes in LA for abused animals and stuff like that. So.
Oh, that's fantastic. And what about you, Doug?
I would have been a chef on a cruise liner.
Yeah.
You got it.
Well, cool. Well, man, I don't want to take up too much of your time. You've got the tour going on, the Like No Other US tour. You've got some great singles out there from the latest album, Holy Ground. It's fantastic. Anything you want to say to your fans in our listening area?
That they have the prettiest DJ in the
You bet.
in the
Look
area.
at you.
And you're very smart with those glasses.
It's the glasses. Yeah, I'm not very.
And that we thank you guys so much for supporting us.
Love Illinois. I love you.
Come see us.
Yeah.
We love you, Illinois. Just never
Come
forget.
to Joliet and Saint-Gier.
All right. I love it. Thank you, guys. We will be there. That is the Dead Daisies, September 27th at Pops. Thank you, guys.
Thank
Hope
you.
to see you there. I'll bring the casserole. You bring the music.
Thank you. We love you
Thank you
so much.
Love you. Thank you.
Bada boom. Thank you, honey.
Boom.